Hey guys, Susanna here. Well, I finished the autumn one and now I'm on to the winter one. So, I don't know whether you saw it, I just did a little bit more of that here, finished up here. Really happy with how that's turned out. I think I did a couple of French, missed out on a French knot up here after. There you go, unless it's gone through. Yep, it's come through. Yep. Okay, well, yeah, love how that's turned out. So, he's very cute, my little guy. So now we're up to, here's my little, I've got the summer, autumn, winter, spring, and then going to have little bits and pieces here, and then find the joy in every season. So, just got my little drink from Hungry Drax. Okay, now this is the kit that you get for the winter, and this is how I'm going to be laying it out. So, okay, I'll have that over here. So the first thing that we'll do, I've already cut up a little bit of it. I initially had this here, but you just couldn't see it, and I've got so much of this ribbon that I thought I would put it there. Now what I'm going to do is do what I usually do, and then I've got the one that I've had to sew together because it was exactly that amount. Some of the bits and pieces in the blue have got like little white dots on there, which works in your favor because we're going to be doing little snow you know, like stuff, because winter is snow. Well, one of the things anyway. When you do a season, we see snow where we are in Ballarat. We're lucky, but a lot of places in Australia don't. Now I'm going to actually, I might give this a bit of a, just need to hold it down. It is actually fabric glue, so that's all good. Okay, going to have that to that line there, and then I'm going to put that over the top there. Now we're going underneath. I think we are. Oop. Which is a tad harder. I might use this one with this. I'm going to go a little bit underneath each way. Let's hope that's the right way. It wasn't. Okay, so I have it so it's coming out just a little bit either side. Now what I'm going to do is what I usually do with the first bit, and that is do it like a different stitch, like around here. You know how I did a sort of the sheath stitch on here. And what did I do on the summer one? The summer one I just did the not the fly stitches, the fly feather stitch. So this one here I want to do a star stitch because it sort of reminds me a little bit of, and it's just straight. Yeah, so it's pretty basic, but we want to do it in some of the bits and pieces, and you actually get this in your kit. So now just trying to think, Do I do it with the light? Yeah, I think I'll get the light one. Yeah. Yep. Got the bit, or do I do this one? It's going to stand out a tad more. I think it is the darker one. The darker one's on the outside, and the light one I use for the little bits of snow. That's it. Okay. Now, I like using the variegated thread. What do we got? No, I need a bigger eye. Pointier thing, big eye. Okay, now we're not going to see the bottom, so we're not going to worry about that. And I've got that there, so we're not going to worry about that. And I've got that there, so I need to mark out probably from about here. Oh, look, I'll start from the top in the corner, so it'll be fine. But maybe go here, because you just don't know how much of it you have left, because we've only got that thread. Now in the Wonderfill, the thread is actually, the variegated thread is actually a little bit more expensive. So I had, you know, quite a few. I've reorganised all my stuff. So I got that and that, and I thought when I did it all, I thought I'd share the variegated thread, because I had a couple that were very similar, and I got a Christmas one which had some really nice variegated stuff in there like that. So okay, so we're going to go, I might just start on this one first. There we go. Sometimes it just helps to hold things down. So these are all my hand dyed pieces, which is really good. Now what we're going to do is just start, it says A on the bottom, but it really doesn't make any difference, and I'm just going to start around about there, which will hold it in. You know what I might do? Okay, it'll help me. Might just get a line like that. Come on. Actually, I've got a really thin marker. Probably do it with a grey lead, but do it quite a thin marker. It's going to go over it. I really do need that line. There we go. Bit of a guideline. Makes it a little easier. Okay. Now we're going to go all the way through. Now I do have a stitch like this on my machine, but I thought it would be nicer just to do it by hand. Okay. almost like doing a 9. Okay, then we come up through here again in that one there. You probably can't see it. And go down. Okay, and then in the middle, across, and then actually using the previous holes, so you go down there like that. You'll probably come up there. There we go. There. And so we want it to sort of look a little bit like little snowflakes. I hope you can see what I'm trying to do here. So you're coming in through, so you go down and you just guess. That's why we got that line there. And then go across halfway between. The thread's going to get a little darker, which is good. Then go across halfway between there and there. Okay, then once you've got the other ones going, you go in through that corner one. That makes it a little easier. Then up through that one there. There we go, and then back down. That way you'll have some consistency. And I mean, I've got this actual stitch on my machine, but I want to do it by hand because it's relaxing. Okay, back down. Go across. So there and there's a halfway between. I probably made it, making it a little short. Then go up in that hole up in the corner and go down and then up. Probably need to make, I mean, that's what I'm saying, remember, the slow stitching, it does not have to be perfect. And that's going to go down here. So I am going to make this next one a tad longer, I think. Come up through there. There we go. Bit short. Okay, go across. There we go. That's a little better. Oh. Now it's starting to darken up a bit. And come up here. There. Up in that same hole. Just the first one is the one that you do, and then the rest pretty easy. And then we go down here, and even then it seems that this is a little bit short again. Need to make it a little bit longer. Okay, there we go. So we'll turn it off and continue that all the way down to here, and then go from there. I'll probably do it all the way to the corner there. So I'll be back. Okay, back again. Now I only had enough of this to do up to here and up to there and here, but that's okay because I measured out. And then I got a sort of like a grey, I got to have a variegated, where is it, this one, to finish off because it was 2 stitches short. And then I continued on here. It's sort of like this light, if you want to know what it is, Wonderful EZM 1028. But you can just use a light grey, sort of like a bluey grey. So you've got enough to do those stitches, which worked out okay because I double measured it and it was all good. Now, because I'm going to put that there, which covers, is that the right side? Or is that the right side? No, that's definitely the right side. I think it's, mine had a little bit of, I spilled something on it. Now, which is all good. Now I'm going to always give myself the you know, the dodgy one, so I'm just going to glue that down, and this is all okay because this is fabric glue, so it's fine. Now I'm going to put that along there. Might even be able to cut some of this off. I don't think you need quite that much, so that goes along there like that. And I'm going to be just dabbing that down. So it's just a craft tacky glue. So we'll keep it so that it is over that point. Okay. Then I'm going to do the same with that. I need a little bit. Because I want to stitch on the little bits, so almost looks like I've got snow on there already. Now, and this goes all the way across, that's fine, having it like that, and have it as over as you can get it. Okay, then that is going to go here. Actually, I do need to put down this bit. Okay. And it really does need a good dollop of glue. It goes down there like that. And it's too long on that end, but that's okay because I will chop it off. Just really quite like that. Now we can do something on here, but we don't have to. I want to cut it just a tad smaller because we're going to put a button there. Some of you don't like using glue, that's okay. You can use pins if you don't want to use glue. I don't mind using glue, especially when it's fabric glue. It definitely makes it a little easier. Okay. Oop, that is quite thick. Okay. Have a little bit going along there. Even though I really like the, you know, like that's the whole point of this, making this, is like find the joy in every season. And a lot of people don't like winter, but it's quite pretty. And when you see when I finish this, you'll go, yep, I can see why you think it is pretty. To go along there like that. There we go. Now I'm supposed to be able to see this coming out the bottom there, but that's okay if we don't. Now, what I do need to do is I need a sharper pencil. Before I do anything, I really do need to write the word winter. Let's see how big these ones are. Okay. So you get hindsight of me already doing this. It'll be on your pattern. Yeah, the T's. Yep, I thought so. E. And then the R. Okay, so I'll get my pen. Where are we? Just so I know where it is, I'm going to probably do that stitching. It's just a back stitch. Off camera. Okay. You get quiet when I'm busy concentrating. There we go. Now, the reason why I need that is because we got these little guys, and you got 1.5, and I think one of them actually is supposed to sit just underneath here, so I probably need to tip that up. The little snowflakes. Yep. Okay, now one was going to go there, but it probably may not be able to now, and they're all just a little bit different, because that's probably lower than what it should be. Just wanted to make them, there's just a, these really do look like little snowflakes. Oh my goodness, this stuff is blubby. It's a lot more blobby than I would like. Where do the other one go? There it is. Probably just put it over the top. I was going to go there. I had one there, there, and there, but I think that works too. So it's the back. Okay. Now these leaves, I'm going to be putting down, but I'm also going to be putting snow on them, which I think will make it look really nice. Okay, so what we need to do at this point is we've all got you know, DMC or whatever thread in the white. Where is it? Here it is. Not sure how many minutes it is now. It's already 25. Oh, we can do it a little bit more. Okay. Okay, what we need to do is get the white, and we need to stitch this down. So in your kits you get that and that. So I have got, this is a button that I actually got from my mum, so I wanted to put that one there. That's just a mother of pearl button. We've got that one and this one, so I was actually thinking I could probably either put that one there or have that one there. No, definitely want that there because it's the grey. Have that there. No, definitely that. That's going to go on top, and I want two, either there or there. So you need to get yourself a mother of pearl button or another button, or just have the one like that. You get those two. But this, this is my mother's button, so I'm putting on there because it's something a little bit special for me. Now, what I'm going to do is I've got to tack these down like I did with this here, like that. So I'll do that. I can probably do that off camera, and I'll probably use the same. This has got, it's got a bit of a variegated, it's a grey. You could probably just use a plain grey and go around the outside, and then I'm going to do a little bit of stitching on here with that will hold that down. So here you can't really see it as much, so I might even just draw it in. Maybe with a pen. So some of them you've got, it's really easy, you can see it, and others not so much. I think it's got it here. But not that hard to recognise where something may go. There, I might even do something there because it just looks like it lends itself to that. There we go. There. I'm going to leave that because it's going to have the snow on the top. There we go. And this pretty much, you can see the lines and everything on there as well. So I've got that same dark colour which I'm using for all of them. It's sort of like it's the blacky brown, yeah. So that's gonna, I'm using that for all the writing. Okay, now what to do now, what to do. I think I'm going to get the thread and thread this down. Okay, so with your white, now you do need plenty of white, because you can, what you've got left on here is going to be, I'm going to have a whole heap of French knots to depict snow, so that it can be in that colour, but I'll combine that with the white. So you do need a good white, but I mean black and white's fairly standard in standard stock if you do embroidery, so you should have some of that. You can use the white a little bit in this because I'm going to be using the white to hold these down and do extra snow. So all we do with these is come along here, get the white, sort of make it a little bit longer. Then go into the middle gap as well. That'll go equal, whereas these ones need to sort of go up above, just so they've got a bit sticking out. That goes there, that goes here. Make that a little bit longer. Now, if you want to, you don't have to do it in the white. You could probably go a light blue or something else like that. That will make it stand out a little bit. Just basically holding these down at this point. And have this one coming out a little bit longer. Stay. And then I'd probably recommend coming up and in the middle, like couching these bits down around here. Because it's white on white, you won't be able to see it. So, pretty basic. I'll show you on that one, then I'll turn it off. And in the middle too. Generally, probably do a bit of a running stitch. Up, down, up, down. Just holding this together. So it won't go anywhere. And so do that on all of the little snowflakes. I may go back with a blue or whatever a bit later on. See, there you go. It gives you a bit of an idea. You probably can't see it too much on there. How it's got the little longer bits. So finish that off. I mean, the glue will hold it down, but you do want to have the other stitch. And this wool base is great. It's really good to stitch on. So I'll turn it off again, and I'll go around stitching all these down here. Put sort of these long bits go across there, and then you'll stitch that down, and you get a button in the middle anyway. But there. So I'll pause that, and I'll stitch those guys down. See, it's 34 minutes. Back again. So the way you can see, you can't really see me. I've just done. You just go around and around and around, so you can see it on the back. You can't really see it on the front. You can see a couple of these little. I may go back with a, like, we'll see how we go once we've got all the little snowflakes, like little dots for the snowflakes. So what I'm going to do now, and I'll just do that off camera, is so get yourself a grey. I've got a variegated sort of grey brown thread, but sort of a grey, sort of like a grey bluey, you know, whatever's going to be a colour that's going to match to go around here. So I'm going to, might just start here, and actually if I start here, it's going to pick up some of this as well. So just start here, and you just do a little slip stitch going away all the way around the leaves. Now this one here is going to be holding that down there, so I'll just probably go to there, here, and then go around here, and then I'll end up coming back to here, and then I'll finish that off. So yeah, so that's what I'm going to be doing behind the scenes, and then when I get back I might even use this same colour to do that. So that's the same as what we've done here. So we do a slip stitch around it to hold it together, and then a stem stitch. So I'm going to be doing that along here as well, the stem stitch along here, and slip stitch to hold that. You don't have to worry about that because that's it's just a different type, sort of like it's a non-fraying, whereas this is going to fray. Okay, and then I may even just do a back stitch for the winter, and then when I get back I'm going to probably do all the French knots, and then I'll show you how to do the snow and a few other little bits and pieces. So yeah, so that's the part that we're up to at the moment. I really like it. It's looking pretty good. Okay guys, thank you very much. So I'll do a few things behind the scene, and then I'll come back for part 2. Okay, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.